The broken cameras, crashed drone, and stalled car show this abandoned villa hides many mysteries. Our feet are soaked. It's like a river here. There's someone here at the same time. If you were a squatter and you were here, would you really? If someone told you there's someone, would you? You'd answer it's not abandoned here. Since the day before yesterday, there's electricity everywhere. Everything is turned on and equipped. The bills? We're in a famous painter's house. Look, our note is here. It's worth money. Hello everyone, welcome to this video. I'm filming with my phone for the first time. I arrived and all the cameras were down. I don't know what's happening in this house. No battery works, so the camera won't turn on. Luckily my phone does, so this video will be different. I hope the sound is okay. Let's go. It's a bit of a rich person's house. It's a pretty luxurious villa with a big pool in the garden. By the way, oh, it's starting off strong. There's a dead rat in the pool. Wait, poor thing, it was drowning there. It couldn't get out, but nice pool anyway. The yard is huge. I'm not going to film much of the place or scenery to keep the location less recognizable. Still with Kioxurbix, if you want, you can subscribe to this guy who makes some really nice little videos on social media. And here's the house in question. It was a beautiful, typical home. Provençal. It seems pretty closed up. I hope we don't encounter a fail or a squatter, since this is the kind of place where someone could squat undisturbed and no one would bother them. Here the ground is overturned. Yeah, look, there are wild boar tracks everywhere. It's a mess. You can really see it's been stirred up, right? This was likely the little garden, with a chimney probably used for summer barbecues. It must have been an old family vacation home. We're wading through floodwater everywhere. By the way, the road that leads to the house is no longer a road, it's literally a river. Our feet are soaking, that's how it is, the access path to get to the house, so that's the road. This was once a road, but now it's a river. We crossed it to get here. But it's huge, look at that. There are a lot of them. It looks like there's a garage, maybe a car or something. When you notice it's well before the minute and has been a while, it's gotten a bit smashed in spots. A little chandelier forged there, sublime. We're going to check something. Okay, apparently there's electricity and people there. Everything's on. Let's see what we find, especially if there's anything inside. If there's an opening somewhere for now, well, there's someone, because really, man, it smells like a full squat here. Look at the ground, aren't there any footprints? No, those are yours, those. With the rain, those must be footprints. We'll know soon. It was smashed, the window and everything. Welcome to the kitchen. Washing machine. So it's not a new house, and as you can see, it hasn't been abandoned just since the day before yesterday. There are cobwebs everywhere. Here, I don't know what I mean. When you say there's no dust and it's too clean, we actually want dust. There's electricity. Wow, there really is. Welcome home, Jay. What do you want me to say? These videos show only wild, abstract things. The ship is full. Everything seems packed. But clearly it's going to be chaos. Search around, guys, as usual, you know. I don't think they would have left any food. There's no fridge. Like the electricity, you know, so be careful. Hold your breath just in case. No, it's clean enough. It was relative. They had a pet in a bowl downstairs. I forget you, we did well. There's someone. Even if you were a squatter and you were there, if someone calls out, do you really answer? Or do you get ready with a big iron bar to knock out the guy coming in? We don't mean any harm, we're just exploring. We knew the house was abandoned, it seemed to be the case. Normally there shouldn't be anyone. Dude, I'm sure there's no need to freak out. The comptoir's clock must have been beautiful. There's only the case left, they've taken apart the whole inside and... okay, fine. But the house itself is splitting in two. You can see the ceiling here too. I think that's why it's abandoned. Because from what we've seen, the ground seems to be shifting a lot around here since the whole road has turned into a river. A library of Breton books. Maybe they were Bretons here. But you can see it's a bit run down. That's the debate. Relatively clean, including this towel, big with teeth. I think it was squatted for a while. I'd be surprised if no one ever settled here, especially since it's so quiet. You come here, you're the king of the world. It's clearly the kind of place where you can squat. Peaceful. And indeed, she already lit. It's crazy, though. Who pays the bills? Someone has to, and if you stop Triste, they usually cut it off everywhere. It's crazy. Power is everywhere, so someone must be paying his electricity bill. Why is there a construction spotlight there? Are you filming something? Wow. It feels really weird to be in these people's house. We don't know who they are, but it always feels strange. The beds and the paintings, I think those are famous paintings, by the way, because that's real painting. That's actual paint. His signature? Everyone found works of art by Zinzin that's signed, but I don't know by whom. Yeah, it's very abstract. Could even be the painter himself. Vacation house, board games, stuff for the kids. The furniture was dismantled, but they tore the doors off. Come on, come try me, all of it. You see? It's a real bottle of Coca-Cola. It's a bottle of Coke. It's probably a collector's item. It's an actual bottle of Coke. It's engraved on it. Wait, try to show it, because Coca-Cola, look at this. It's very limited, super limited, because, well, it's kind of weird. Anyway, it's Coke. I couldn't focus on the cap, but there it is. Coke. But the games, yeah, the crazy games, what do they look like? For the record, I don't know how to speak English. It looks like a rocket. It's a rocket-propelled grenade. 7 rocket, right? Is it Cola Company from Italy? No, it's a real Coke bottle from back in the day. What do we have here? There are still paintings, you know? There are paintings all over the place. Dude, this one is signed. Helm? I don't know who this Helm was, but... There's a world where this is worth money, right? Or maybe it's just total junk, right? Oh, look at the cobwebs on the window there. That must have been the table that went in the garden. The wrought iron Westman, he's a famous painter. Look. Denise Volta Gallery in Paris. Helm, the painter's name was Helm. You see, the painter's name was Helm. We're in a painter's house, man. Because for me, that's either she painted it or he did. Well, I don't know if it's him or her, but those are Helm's paintings. It's exactly the same style as on the thing, and this one is signed, and this one is signed Helm. I don't think it's someone like Picasso or Van Gogh. I think it's a lesser known or local artist. What is certain is that he exhibited in Paris or she exhibited in Paris. We don't know, we won't know, we'll keep digging around in there a bit. There are major mosquito problems here, with mosquitoes everywhere, even on this side table. At the same time, it's a swamp all around, so it wouldn't be surprising if they have mosquito problems. The living room was converted into a bedroom with a beautiful fireplace. On the other hand, you can see that it was used as a dump, and everything inside is rotten. It looks like old toilet paper, man, everyone. It's the old toilet paper the squatter used to take a dump. And that's for outside, that is. There must have been deck chairs for the pool we saw earlier. On the other hand, I'm surprised that if it really was a vacation house, there are still a lot of belongings. There are a lot of clothes, bedding, stuff like that all over the place. You can also see many issues with water, humidity, and leaks. It's pretty strange, isn't it? The strangest thing is that, you know, everything is turned on everywhere. And who pays the bills, really? Who pays the bills? Oh, the Reaper's Scythe, my god, who pays the bills here, because there must be someone paying. Ah, it's flooded there. Oh wow, it's raining from the ceiling. It's literally dripping and the ceiling is falling. Don't go upstairs, the ceiling is coming down. I don't know if you can see the drops falling, but we can. Look, the floor is soaked, there's a huge puddle. This used to be a bedroom, and now it's really getting moldy. I'm not really going to go into that room, honestly, because there's a pocket of water there, actually. It's like this, there's a big pocket of water, and at any moment it could collapse, so we're not going to breathe too much. That's mold, that's not good. Well, maybe we have an idea why the amendment was made. The house is literally falling apart. Wow, it's being invaded by mosquitoes. We're going to get wrecked. Look at that. There's the apartment that's flying. See at the entrance. But it's obvious this was a family vacation house. Look, you never put 3 beds like that in the same room. It's lengthwise. You see, it's mostly kids' games, you know. It was to keep the kids busy during summer vacation. There's the paddle there, it's clean. The paddle is actually really clean. Yeah, they're toys for pretty young kids. Time stopped at 12:12. In this place, there are vintage tiles and small bunk beds. I had that with my sister as a kid. Oh yeah, the tractor inner tube. He had to go down the river with that for real. We used to ski with that. We went down the ski slopes like crazy with it. There must be a central vacuum, since that's a 50-meter hose. That's pretty crazy. Or maybe to clean the pool. Yeah, the paintings are ruined. Look at that. It's getting worse as we go. Bathroom, another one. Bathroom, I'll take Madam's bathrobe. Oh, there's a dead wasp here. There must have been a nest or something. Certainly. There's something in the medicine cabinet. Look, see? Some oxygenated stuff, but mostly mosquitoes everywhere. We're going to get wrecked. We're literally going to get wrecked by the mosquitoes. Guys, this is crazy. So here, this one hasn't been used in a while. It's odd to see this place totally empty. You suggest people might have lived here, not just used it as a vacation house, and that we could be totally mistaken. It makes me think more of a vacation house than a year-round home. Let's check the other side since we haven't been all around. Is there an upstairs? I didn't see any stairs. Is there an upstairs somewhere? Is there something we missed? I'm not sure there's an upstairs. We're right under the roof. This is the parents' bedroom, most likely. They all work. It's really creepy. It's really creepy. The line of the legs is always impressive. And here too, look at Helm, the painter. A gallery and flea market in Crécy-La-Chapelle. Yeah, his work is exhibited all over the place, wherever there's an exhibition. We'll never know if it's a man or a woman. We'll look into it anyway. You'll research on Google and find out. What's certain is that there was a lot of painting going on here. So maybe this was the house where the painter worked? During the summer? During the holidays, it was kind of his hideout. You see birthday hair, let's say, it fits well, there's a bedroom inside, yeah, but it's clearly the family house. It's clearly the family house, a country or vacation home. I'm not really sure why they left it abandoned. We don't really know how long it's been abandoned. Nothing, no calendar, no bills, no papers with dates, just nothing. Books, board games, kids' toys, stuffed animals, all kinds of clothes and dishes. I'm not sure. Let's go outside and check the garage. I found this on a table. Maybe they were looking to buy or already bought elsewhere. You see, it's just real estate agency stuff from Machine 2022. It's not even from here. Also, you see, there are things, it's very weird, it's strange. There are things from Crécy, I don't know what. There are things from Paris Machine. There are things from the south, things from the north, from the east, from the west, from all 4 corners of France. Where did these people come from? Were they looking to buy a house in the south? I'm not sure, but it might be possible to replace this one. It's a mystery. The only paper we found is that apparently, in 2006, they bought a digital versatile disc player, a digital video express, so we can assume it's been abandoned for 20 years. It's possible. When you see the state of the place, it would be completely plausible that no one has lived here for 20 years when you look at the ceilings leaking, the paint completely cracked everywhere. And you see, it makes sense now. It really does. So we're going to go back out and check out the rest, because it's not just this house here. There's flooding everywhere. It's crazy. It's really a shame, because as a little second home or vacation villa, this place was awesome. I barely noticed anything when I arrived, even the well. What are these little ones? There might be similar cottages around the property. Let's look inside. Ah, that was for the gas. The sign looks radioactive. They're not on city gas. The house uses gas bottles stored in sheds. It's pretty strange. What was there? Not sure about the dog's kennel. Let's check the garage. Here, it looks like a garage. The pool ladder ended up here. We've already checked everything in there. Indeed, it doesn't look like there's a second floor. Maybe there's a small attic up top under the peak of the roof. Given the water leaks we've seen, it's not the kind of place we're going to go check out. I think that was more like a car shelter. Because actually, it's not a garage at all. From afar, it seemed like one, but it's not a garage. There's a door like this. Oh yeah. Okay, how do I say this too? Watch your head. The ceiling is low here, please. It's an old book of balls. We'll blur that out for you. In editing, it was just paper. Institute of Fats, Monthly Information Bulletin, 1951. Seriously, what are all these old paparazzi? Relationship between structure and physical properties, C. A physicist? Seriously. Physical study method, molecular structure, no kidding. He was a doctor painter, a scientific doctor, we're not really sure. Engineer from the École Centrale des Arts et Manufactures, yes, art school, one of that kind, clearly in an artist's villa, and what an artist. Maybe this means something to you, otherwise not much. As you see, there are just 1 or 2 TVs. This could have been his studio where he did his paintings. You see the small studio, a bit separate from the house? A quiet little place with a big picture window there to get some light and all that. I'm surprised we don't find a desk, a drawing table or something. There's nothing. It could definitely be the studio where the paintings are. I can really see it like that. Otherwise, I don't see the point of this room. I think it was originally a garage that was converted into a painting studio or artist's space. What was bound to happen happened. We sent the drone. Oops, he was flying it. But how can I put this? The drone is now there. It's just right there. Except up there, we can't really go. It's a mess. Plus, it's going to rain. It doesn't want to fall. That idiot. It fell where? The wise man? He's alive, guys. He's alive. He's filthy. He took on water. You're lucky. They're so protected, they're almost indestructible. The DG survived.